Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. Wanted to talk Christmas lights and timers for a minute. Got this house set up. This house is having some unpredictable outages with their Christmas lights, and it's set up on a Photocell timer. If you don't know what a Photocell timer is, it's got a simple clock on here. It can go from dusk till dawn. It's got a photocell. Whenever the photocell reads it as being dark outside, it will trip the timer and it'll allow the lights to come on. You can multiple settings for different hours, dusk till dark, whatever. What was happening at this house, and what you need to keep an eye out for if you ever run into the same problem, is that right next door on the neighbor's house, not sure if you can see that, is a security light. It's a floodlight. What was happening is that this timer was working properly. It would get dark outside, it would kick the Christmas lights on, and periodically, whether or not the neighbors, whenever they turned the security light on or off, it was creating enough light on the side of the house that it was tricking the timer into thinking that it was daylight again, and then the timer would shut off and it would turn the Christmas lights off. So just something to keep an eye out for. Another scenario that we'll see from time to time is that if the timer is actually too close to where the Christmas lights go, you'll see the Christmas lights, they'll blink on and they'll blink off, and it's usually about a 10 to 15 second lag in between. And what will happen is if the timer is too close to the Christmas lights, the same concept will happen. It'll actually read the ambient light from the Christmas lights, the lighting that's being produced. It'll read it as being daylight, and it'll turn it off. Well, when it turns it off, everything's dark again. It thinks it's dark, the timer will kick the lights back on, and you get just back and forth. So the solution for this house in particular is going to be a digital timer. That way you can set the times. It doesn't matter. They come on at predetermined times and run for predetermined amounts of predetermined lengths. So that's also a good thing if you have multiple timers on a house. Depending on if you've got timers on the east and the west side of the house, you know, one side might get darker before the other, and you could have one half of the house come on and be on for sometimes 20 to 30 minutes before the other comes on, just depending upon, you know, how dark it gets and how fast it gets there. So anyway, just a little lookout to be on the paying attention for. If you got photocell timers and you're having some problems, check around, look for ambient light. You're probably getting a false daylight read, as we would call it. So if you got any questions, let us know. We look forward to hearing from you.